Let's look at the different ways that a remote file service can be provided. We will assume that there is one client and one server. First, at one extreme, we have what is called the upload-download model. This means that when the client wants to access the file, it downloads the entire file, performs locally the operations, and then when done, it uploads the file back to the server. This is less similar to a proper file system, but is more similar to the way FTP servers behave, or even the way version management systems like SVN servers behave. The benefit of this model is that once the client has the file, it can perform all of the operations locally, so that can be done fast. One downside of this model is that the client needs to download the entire file, even for a small file access for a small file modification. A second downside with this model is that it takes away file access control from the server. Once the server gives a file to the client, it has no idea what the client is doing with it or when will it get it back. This makes some operations related to sharing files a little bit difficult to execute. At the other extreme, we have a model that's called the true remote file access. In this model, the file remains on the server, and every single operation, every read or every write, has to go to the server. In this model, the client makes no attempt whatsoever to leverage any kind of local buffer cache, local disks, or anything like that. Everything has to go to the server. The benefits of this extreme is that the server has full control and knowledge of how the clients are accessing and modifying the shared state and the shared files. This makes it easier to ensure that the state of the file system is consistent and that there are no situations where multiple clients are overwriting the same portions of the single file at the same time. The downside of this model is that every single file operation has to incur the cost of remote network latency. In this model, the latency costs are suffered even when clients are only reading repeatedly from a read-only file. This model will bypass any resources that the client has locally to cache that file. Also, since every single file operation goes to the server will get overloaded more quickly, meaning that the single server will not be able to support as many clients. This limits the scalability of the file system solution.